Let's see if we are live. And we're live. Welcome to the Watchtower. And today, we're gonna have a special day for you. It's the Watchtower. I missed it at 3 o'clock Central Time. Unfortunately, in Europe, it's midnight that time, so I couldn't watch it. I was sleeping. Now, I can watch it with you guys on my side. Okay, so let's do this! I'm gonna have a live chat here just in case. Give me a second to get the live chat here out here so everyone will watch us. I could get it formed. Just saying. Okay, you can find this channel right here. This is a Justice Family channel, if you want to know. We have 8 subscribers. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. It will be worth it for me. Plus my other subscribers I have on my side. So, where are we gonna find my live video around here? How do I find you? Well, let's go back to YouTube. Find my live video around here. Valuable Gaming, no, Dragonhawk. Where's mine channel, man? I had 2 channels though. Live revealing, right. If I want to see interesting in tournaments, you can watch ESL tournaments. I don't care about those tournaments either. Honesty. No. Dude, I'm trying to find something, yo. Show more. I'm live streaming in a moment. Let's take a look at the bell. Right, this is it. Sorry for making you late, guys. Trying to find anyone who's in the live chat 2 minutes ago. Alright, everything is in check. Dude, I'm trying to find something, yo. Show more. You late, guys. Trying to find anyone. Who's in the live chat 2 minutes. Find something, yo. Okay. Here we go. Guys, it's gonna be very, very rude. If you want to see, there's no Watchtower streaming without eating. So now it's 6:49 p.m. and I have to eat something, and then I have to go. This is streaming, and tomorrow I'll probably play some MKX For Honor, playing with my dad at NBA 2K. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we're gonna do Watchtower stream right now. Live chat. Alright, Green Arrow, Dark Side, and Green Lantern.
Hello! Welcome to the Watchtower. I know it's been a little bit of time since you've seen us here in the Watchtower. I was away doing some stuff with some great influencers and players. So now we are back to talk more about Injustice. We are getting ever so close to the game, right?
It's like 10 days and some hours.
So weeen very excited. I mean, there's been some excitement this morning too, which we'll probably talk about later. A couple things.
Talk about later.
We got people here to introduce. First, over here,
Derek Kurtzik, designer here at NetherRealm Studios.
always on my side, we have a special friend today. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh,
You're
yes,
a friend.
I'm Shervin Hossein. I'm a gameplay programmer here at NetherRealm Studios.
I'm really glad that you were surprised that I called you a friend.
Yes, I'm thinking, you know,
So we call him Chevy, as you can see on his Twitter, which you say you rarely use.
rarely, never.
Okay, never just to talk about anime, I'm guessing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, good to hear, good to hear. So Chevy's here to talk some stuff about some gameplay stuff, along with Derek. So here's the deal, let me explain something real quick at the top of the show. There's no questions answered today. We have a very, very full stream. We have Chevy coming in, Paulo Garcia coming in,
The Lord.
Steve Brownback coming in. We have a ton of stuff to cover. We'll get back to questions next week, and truthfully, we're getting so close to this game that questions,
They should be almost answered.
they're going to be answered very soon anyway. So very excited about that. Let me tell you about our schedule. Now this is to be, we'll see if it happens, if things change. Things change around here. I might have to go out of town.
I have to go out of town.
I know, Derek. So here's the deal. Derek will be out of town next week. Chevy will be here. So we're gonna have a stream. It's looking like on Wednesday.
Okay.
Next Wednesday. Watchtower Wednesday's back with a guest, Ray McCaffrey from the mobile team.
The Denim Warrior.
The Denim Warrior. We're
He's
gonna be
fun.
talking about the awesome new Injustice 2 mobile game.
It is a lot of fun. I love
Which is
it.
exciting. And we'll have maybe some special treats you might not know about the game, and some stuff that we want to kind of talk about that. We'll also show some characters we haven't shown yet.
Absolutely.
Right? Then here's the other deal.
Oh, tell me more.
Then on Friday, we'll be back for another stream. 2 streams next week. Again, as I've said, this could all change. I hope it does not. Next Friday, Mr. John Edwards will be here.
I've heard of him. Good guy.
Remember about 2 months ago, maybe more, when I said, hey, let's do a gear stream.
Yeah.
It's next Friday.
It took a lot of preparation.
A lot of prep, but we have some awesome things to show. I got an email today from John about some really cool set bonus stuff. Hey, we can say that. We're okay to say that.
Okay.
We got some really cool stuff that you've never seen yet that we're excited to show you.
Yes.
What else? There's a couple more things. Oh, then the next week we launch.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we'll have. Yeah. Right. We should
10 days.
get moving. So then Monday, I'm looking like there'll be a stream on that Monday too.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Or maybe, if there's interest, 2 streams on that Monday.
2 streams on a month.
Maybe one during the day, maybe one at nighttime.
The PM. Ooh.
Playing online at midnight with everybody.
Yes,
it
that
could
would be
happen.
so much fun.
You might get to see Matt Burke, who's right over here behind the computer. Say hello, Matt.
Hey everybody.
And Matt might come in and play some games, although he needs a tad bit of the practice.
He does. He does.
So that's the plan right now. Of course, as I said, things could change. We'll let you know if they do. Here's a couple things.
Lay it on me.
Right here. Ultimate Edition, right?
Show it to him.
If you get the physical copy, I have procured. That's a.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
I am.
Yeah.
That's a steelbook right there.
That is.
That is the steelbook. We got Batman. Oh, we got Superman.
Open
and
it.
Inside. Bam. Part of the sweet mural that you guys have been following since we started.
It is a pretty awesome mural. I love it.
So I'm happy I was able to show you guys this. Another thing, we got a giveaway. If you go, I don't know, it might not be posted yet, keep following our Twitter, and the rules will be on our forums. If you will retweet a tweet that you will see, it is we have 5 t-shirts to give away, Injustice 2 t-shirts.
Nice.
There's good news and bad news.
Okay.
There's 5 t-shirts to give away.
Is that the bad news?
No, that's the good news.
Oh.
What's going to be the bad news then?
The bad news is they're all extra large.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's
So
nice.
if you're smaller than that, they're good shirts to go to bed in, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
And
Sleep
they
shirts.
may, like this one for instance, does glow in the dark, which surprised me the first time I put it on.
It's pretty awesome. Yes.
Everyone tells me, they're like, you knew that shirt was glow in the dark? Just found out last night.
Yep.
So we have those, so follow our Twitter, it should be posted soon. Retweet that for a chance to win. One of 5.
5
t-shirts.
If
5.
I retweet it, can I win?
No.
Oh.
You have an Injustice t-shirt, not one.
What if I retweet it with the Twitter I never use?
Well, people know now.
Oh.
That's great. So here's the deal, just a few more things, and then we're going to get rolling on this. Ed Boon just tweeted out, we saw today Sub-Zero.
Wait, we saw what?
Sub-Zero's DLC, right?
Yes.
So we saw that. Here's some other news that Ed tweeted out. That was designed by Jim Lee.
Ooh.
Also did Scorpion for
Scorpion
Injustice
in the last one, yes.
That's a little piece of information, kind of shows you the really cool tie-in with DC into what we're doing with our DLC.
DC is phenomenal to work with.
Absolutely.
This has been nothing but a blessing.
I was able to do that stream with Jim Lee last week. Super nice guy.
It was a lot of fun to watch too, by the way.
Yeah, I had a great time with that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But let's get moving, right?
Enjoy
All right.
the
So
stream.
today I got Derek
Like
here,
it.
I got Chevy here, because we're going to talk about, now last week I talked a little bit about the multiverse.
Yes.
Right? But I only talked,
You gave a glimpse of what it
So
actually
small.
I had
is.
very little time, and I gave as much as I could. Today we're going to dive in a little deeper,
Yep.
and you guys are going to see some stuff that you might not know about it.
Right.
So I will help facilitate the conversation.
Sure.
We'll let Derek and Chevy go at it.
All right, so the number one thing we really care about here at NetherRealm Studios is single-player content. Not everybody wants to go online and get their butts kicked, so we really want to make as much single-player content as possible.
And we always try that, right?
We always
yes.
try that.
And it always works. We had the story that's going to be super long and engaging, but after that,
After that, we have what's called the multiverse, all right? So let's go ahead and just dive on into the multiverse.
before we hop in there real quick, I forgot to ask you, Chevy.
Yes.
So you say gameplay, right?
Yeah.
That could be confusing to there's designers who create the move sets of the
Right,
characters. There's effects. What exactly is a gameplay programmer?
So a gameplay programmer essentially helps design by creating interfaces and tools for them to create all the content in the game. So for example, for a character, we give them the tools to play an animation and be able to time the hitboxes and everything so that the characters will punch and kick when they ask them to.
So it's fair to say you have a big team of gameplay programmers.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Shout out to the gameplay guys.
They're smart guys who do some crazy stuff more so than I do at times.
So the great thing is with gameplay.
We have too many people in the chat. Lawrence, welcome to the stream. GF Doge Productions, welcome to the stream. Exploit the unlucky shotgun. Welcome to the stream. What to have Rothschild in Injustice 2? What to have Rothschild in Injustice 2? That's a good question. I'm new. Of course you're new. This is the first time you're watching the stream, yo. Exploit the unlucky shotgun. So laggy. The stream, you mean? If it's the stream, yes, it is. It is very laggy. Now that you're watching it.
As a person who works here, you get to touch a lot of different things in the game.
I have access. I basically see the back end of what everything. Every time design calls a function, our team is the one that handles the data and makes sure it doesn't crash, and then make sure the game runs.
So that said, you got to work a lot on the multiverse.
Yes, multiverse was one of the big things I was part of.
Awesome. So let's talk about it, Derek.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the multiverse. So, every day that you log on to Injustice, you're going to have a series of Earths. Each one of these Earths is themed. So, and within them have a series of objectives and events. So, for an example, let's say that you are a Supergirl player, right? You really love Supergirl. Well, we have an event, or an Earth, just for Supergirl players, so they can get Supergirl gear. Now, you'll notice there's completion rewards. Chevy, you want to kind of explain what the completion rewards
so
do?
completion rewards, basically, as it sounds, when you complete the event, in this case, this one called First Flight, you'll get the completion reward of a random rare Supergirl arm piece, arm gear.
That's exciting.
But then, if you were to complete the same event again,
Right.
a different completion reward would appear.
Yeah.
So you can continuously get additional gear, and the completion reward will always change after each turn.
Now here's a question, because some people have tweeted me this question. Let's say I'm a huge Scarecrow fan,
Sure.
Yeah.
right? And I am on vacation during Scarecrow's, what do they call it?
His Earth is available.
Earth is available, right?
Yes.
His multiverse Earth is available. I'm on vacation.
Right.
Well, I can't get my Scarecrow stuff.
Incorrect. They're going to be on a schedule. Gameplay has created an amazing calendar that I think Chevy probably can explain more about.
Well, yeah, without getting into technical details, design has the ability to easily tweak when a multiverse will appear and for how long. And I believe they've decided that these character Earths will show up more often in a quick rotation.
Yeah, they'll rotate faster. And now you'll also see that if I press triangle here, it's going to give me the objectives of this Earth. So as you see, you're going to get rewards for completing events, but completing, say, this entire multiverse will give you these additional rewards.
And check out this too. This is no slouch stuff here. A level 20 Epic Supergirl head you can get down there.
Yep.
Epic Supergirl emblem. There's
Yeah.
really good stuff here.
Absolutely.
And platinum boxes, those are
yeah,
huge.
absolutely.
You're
There's
right.
2 of them.
2 platinum boxes.
You get 2 for just completing the multiverse, along with the Epic Supergirl emblem, which is a great gear piece. So if you're like, man, I really want that Supergirl gear, where can I get it? The answer is the multiverse. Okay? And then we have different gates to get into specific events. So this one, for an example, you have to complete these 4 events and have a level 15 Supergirl.
Right.
So you may go into this Earth and be like, oh, I want this gear, but I'm not that level yet. So you're going to have to go and level up that character just to get into this event, to get this great stuff.
And like we've talked about, that said, like let's say you are in town, you're not on vacation for Scarecrow. Maybe you can't do it that time, but it'll come back soon and you can do it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And each one of these character-based multiverse also have a great boss fight. Hence, you're seeing these amazing rewards.
Right.
And there's leaderboards attached to them, so you can see how you stand against the rest of the world.
I'm super excited about this just because, like we've talked about, the people who like to play single player, who don't want to play online, this gives you.
Do you have any questions about the multiverse? You can chat. You can send messages in the chat if you want. Okay? Nothing personal.
Countless, endless hours.
And as many as we make.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Which is how many?
So many you broke the script compiler once.
Yes, absolutely. So well over a 1,000 or so.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do.
And also, we had great writers working with us too, Kittleson and Dominic, to come up with some really good DC lore for each of these multiverse events.
I love it because it doesn't feel out of the world of the game.
Right.
It feels like there's contextual elements in everything to kind of show you why you're doing what you're doing.
Right. And like I had stated before, every day that you come on is new content. Every few hours, there's new content. So if you get in and you're like, oh man, I've got 2 hours to finish this, you go in there, you polish it in 2 hours, you come back and there's a brand new one. Right? And so then there's also some events that will appear randomly for just about 3 hours. Okay? Special ones where we've got really good rewards in there, and people, you know, like you guys, the marketing team will be like, hey, blast it out, this event's happening for 3 hours, you're going to get a lot of really good gear.
And let me add on to that too. Like we talked about, since we do have the ability to kind of throw in whatever we think's popular or what people want at the time, like maybe we'll have votes for that. Maybe things will happen like that where like, wow, we really want Catwoman tomorrow, like in a couple days. Well, here's going to be on Friday.
Right.
I mean, we'll be able to have that happen.
Absolutely. And you'll notice there's multiple things that are level based. When you see level 1 to 20, that means it's relative. Right. So you can go into this event with any level character and play through it. There's always going to be content no matter what level your characters are.
Now, there's some that say level 10. You can try that, right?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Like if I'm really good with Cheetah, right?
I mean.
Okay,
Not when you play
I'm
Dr.
alright
Fate.
with Cheetah. But if I took my level 3 Cheetah into a level 10 event, it would be more difficult, but I could still possibly beat it.
Oh yeah, nothing's stopping you from beating a hard event.
Real quick, you see a completion reward down there that says 3 regen tokens, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
People are asking what that is.
Ooh.
Tune in next Friday for the gear streak to find that out. So cool.
Yes, what we can say is that's a really good reward.
Yes, cool.
And
Yeah,
some of
really
the
cool.
completion rewards will draw you to these events because you'll be like, man, I want that.
Right.
Right?
To me, there's always a cycle. There's always things you can be doing. It's like,
Guys, there's Watchtower universe.
look here, you got Nightmare. Like maybe there's something there in Nightmare I can use to get better to go play this other one
Absolutely.
and keep jumping around. You know what I mean?
It's got that RPG element to it.
Yeah.
And then we always have the Battle Simulator, which is a multiverse that's always around. And this is where you would find basically like your ladder endings or event endings that you have been very familiar with other NetherRealm games.
So yeah, these sort of the kind of the towers we've used before. This is there in the little battle simulator down there.
Yep.
So if you want to see like the ending for your character, that's where you go.
Absolutely.
Derek, can you go back for a second? I might have seen something that might. What is can you go to the left?
Oh, to the left?
Yes. What is that? Why is there 5 there?
Oh, well, actually, why don't you go ahead and tell them?
All right. So this endless.
By the way, good setup, guys.
Yeah,
that was
nailed it,
really
you nailed
good.
it.
Yeah.
I try. So this is an endless tower, right? And most of the time, there's performance rewards that are tied to points. However, this one is tied to how many fights you get. So if you were to complete 100 fights, you would get a diamond mother box.
Which is another tier of mother boxes, which is even better than platinum.
Right.
But mother boxes, I'm sure you guys will talk about that later.
For next Friday. Right?
Okay, next Friday, sure. And so we've got the special multiverse.
Okay, so this is I want to hop in real quick. I'm really happy that this happened, right? So we were able, these guys, not me, I'm sorry, were able to create a Watchtower event today. On Watchtower Earth, written by
Sean Kittleson,
who decided to talk a little crap during it. So this is actually called the Watchtower. We've set up a couple different events to show some of the things that can happen.
Absolutely.
So would you like to read that, Derek?
I think you should.
Okay. This is called the Watchtower. Blue Beetle of Earth 1337, 1337, Leet, and his friends are trolling this stream. Derek and Tyler must beat them without dropping combos, or they will be mocked mercilessly.
And of course, the event is called Dropping Combos.
Derek and Tyler must save the world from some super bad guys. They are real bad dudes.
They sure are.
Okay,
There's not a good one in here.
So that is the story of this one, right?
Now, because this is the Watchtower event that we custom created for this, a lot of the opponents are going to have low health because we just kind of want to show off modifiers that are in this. So this is, as we say, this isn't actually what you're going to play completely.
But what this does show is that it's very fun to be able to create a bunch of different worlds.
Right, and we have a bunch of them. So I'm going to hand the controller to Chevy.
Oh, Chevy's going to go.
Yeah, and he's going to go ahead and play some of these while we talk about some of the new stuff that you might see in the modifiers.
Before I go in, you want this to be quick, yet you put the AI difficulty at 4 out of 5.
Oh yeah, that's
why would
why
you
don't you
do
go
that?
ahead and go back just for 1 second? And as you'll notice, each one of the events has an AI difficulty, so you have an idea of how difficult the opponents are going to be when going in. And if you back out one more stage, you'll see what each one of them also has a difficulty meter outside of the portal. That's kind of like the overall difficulty of this portal.
It seems to go left to right, harder.
Yes.
Harder to
And it's also based on the gates to get into these events,
Right.
so that difficulty is an overall thing.
Who are you going to play?
I think I'm going to go with Batman.
That's good. Now here's something that's also cool we haven't really talked about, which we'll probably talk about more next week in gear. Okay, first of all, let's talk about modifiers.
Modifiers. So we've always had modifiers in the game. Injustice 1, MKX, and of course with Injustice 2. So there's some returning ones, some of favorites, but then a bunch of new
There's
things.
some really cool new stuff that you have not seen yet that I'm excited to show.
Correct. Oh, intro. Should we talk during them?
Everyone has a weakness.
Do not underestimate me.
Like hell I will. Begin.
So here, we have Joker bombs going to be dropping. There's one on the floor there.
Right. And the Joker bombs, there's 3 different types of bombs. One that's a gas, one that's an explosion, and one that's kind of just a funny dud, right? And majority of the modifiers also, we have a great, talented Dominic and Kittleson write-up lore. So I think there's Joker gang is hanging outside of stuff and throwing bombs, right?
So we talk about something I was going to mention. So in gear, you only have all these loadouts. There are certain types of gear that might help you do better in the multiverse.
I don't think it's even a might. I think there is.
Sometimes I get worried about saying definites in these streams, as you've noticed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually true.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is gear that says will help in the multiverse. for
Right.
sure.
So you can have your versus
Yep.
gear, you can have a multiverse set of gear, and you can be leveling those up and making those better as you go.
Absolutely. Now, if there was like a boss that say was a Kryptonian,
Right.
you could put on anti-Kryptonian gear to help you get through this challenge.
What are you talking about, boss? What?
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
So,
Another fine setup by me.
oh yes.
Yeah, good.
So there's tons of boss battles. Oh,
I'm sorry, Dinah, you're not ready.
I sure as hell am ready.
I'll be the judge of that. Begin.
so there's tons of boss battles, and there's some things that we have that we're going to show that will help you with these boss battles. Now these are the ground spikes. What they do is they travel from one side of the screen to the other. If you get caught in it, it's going to actually carry you to the other side of the screen. This is one of our newer modifiers, which I absolutely love.
What's Wildcat?
So that as you play, you're going to keep getting more and more stuff.
Yes.
That happens to you, that happens to the opponent. Maybe things that can help you against the opponent, things like that.
Right, absolutely. Some things maybe that you actually trigger yourself, versus things being just random.
Right.
Good clash.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I was talking to the AI.
All right. Derek likes to talk to the AI.
Well, sometimes it's better than this. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely true. Absolutely true.
And then we'll also, like I said, we'll have some good returning modifiers. So things like Gift of Health, stuff like that, but more themed towards the DC world.
And you'll see down at the bottom, don't perform an uppercut during the match.
Oh,
Absolutely. Well,
How am I
that's
supposed to
Chevy's
win?
go-to right there.
Chevy's a big uppercut guy.
Right. And so there are match challenges as well. Each event has X amount of match challenges. Completing these events will boost your score at the end. And your, the rewards that you get for completing their performance rewards are based on your score. Yep, I talked through that whole thing.
You did, it's fine. The thing
People
that
should
I-
be used to that by now.
Yeah, the thing that I really like, and I mean, we're harping on it because it's true, there are so many things that you can continue to get in this mode.
Yes.
Like, it kind of doesn't stop.
No.
Like, you do this, you don't uppercut, you get special stuff.
Right.
Like, everything is patterned, so we can give you gear and give you the coolest stuff that you can play with.
And then there's the objectives, right? So there could be an objective that is do 10 super moves in this event. But that event is only 3 fights. So you actually have to play that event a few times
Right.
to complete the objective. Oh, got a trophy. Nice.
Congratulations, first name, last name.
that's what they call me.
Yeah. They've always called
Hey, I
Chevy
did it.
good old first name, last name.
And you got the challenge. Great job, Chevy.
And you can see you're still earning credits, so maybe those credits can be pushed towards another event, which you can unlock with those. and-
Right. Oh, this is... Oh, give it...
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, here you go.
Sorry.
This is one of Tyler's
I don't think you can
favorites.
drop a combo in this one.
Well, I'll find a way.
All right.
Yeah, my favorite modifier of all time is anti-gravity. Or low
Absolutely.
gravity, pardon me. So I'm sorry I had to steal this one. I
No
know.
worries.
It's... Wait.
I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious.
Did you hear the Burke sigh over there?
Yeah.
Like, that's like the new Gen Death Eyes.
Come on, don't drop it. There you
there
go.
it is.
You've
Oh.
got quick uppercuts too.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you can do like a bunch of those. Oh, he drops it. You should have been able to kill her with just one combo.
Just
I
quick
got a
uppercut.
bar here. I got a
Alright,
bar. Oh,
here we
she's gonna clash so soon.
Oh, well. Ah,
There it is. There it is.
Wait.
Don't be so sure.
I'm gonna let her win.
Good, yes, you should.
Oh, tie. Never mind.
No,
Well, she had no beater.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. Yes. Yes. No! Oh, there you go. You're getting it.
Yeah!
All right, perfect
Look what you
victory
did there,
bonus.
bud.
You
Look what you
nailed
did.
it. All right.
How's your first time on stream, Chevy?
it's going well, I think. You guys tell me. I don't know.
Why should I die, Varix? Don't get it. Why should I die? I still don't get it. Why should I die? Do you mean die, payaso?
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Yay.
You weren't nervous at all.
Bad
No, not at all.
Not even a
What?
little
Poison
bit.
ivy?
So this modifier is called Orange Lantern, which is like Larfleeze's gold. And what will happen is this is generally attached to its own entire Earth, which is a bonus
Ooh.
Earth. Okay, and an Orange Lantern will appear. I'll be quiet for a couple seconds.
Poison ivy.
Shouldn't you be at a fundraiser?
Consider this community outreach. Begin.
So an Orange Lantern will appear on the fight line, and it'll actually give you credits. So if you get this bonus while it's active, you can kind of sit within the lantern and just get money the whole time.
Those are actual credits.
That's actual credits. So that's why it's only around for a limited time, and you kind of have to buy your way into it as well. So if you look to the left there, I am just getting money. So I'm
So you're just stacking that paper.
Yeah.
stacking those credits,
Right.
right? So naturally, as soon as I'm done, I would want to go and buy some mother boxes.
Right, of course.
Because in-game credits give you mother boxes, and you're getting them nonstop.
That probably didn't count when you were in your win animation, though, did it?
No. Let's see if I can find it. There it is.
Oh, she does not want you to get money.
Oh, give me that money.
There we
Does
go.
the AI get money?
No, they have
okay.
no reason for it. So I just got 860 credits.
860?
860.
Just for making
broken.
it rain on top. That
Yep.
was great.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And those are usually tied to the special events that only last for a short period of time.
That was really
That
cool.
only you know when they appear.
Well, Tyler kind of probably just
Oh,
tells
yeah.
me.
Okay.
Yes.
What? I get to do something?
Yeah.
Cool.
You actually get to tell me something to do.
Awesome. I can't wait for that.
So Solaris, he's coming up. Solaris is like a planet-eating planet. Yeah.
We both looked into the abyss, Barry. But unlike you, I blinked. It's where you go from here that matters. Begin.
So usually Solaris is attached to like big boss fights, and he'll come down and he'll invade the fight. Just only one time, and I'll let you see.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. What are you supposed to do?
Man.
Oh, look at that.
And so what he'll do is he'll explode, and he usually does more damage during these boss fights. And if you don't have enough health or armor, he's gonna kill you.
Okay.
And so you need to make sure that you have proper gear anytime you see an event that has Solaris.
Or try to beat Flash as quickly as you possibly
Quickly as
can.
possible.
Right.
Yes. So that's just one of the many fun things we have.
Awesome. I think you one more.
I would love to do one more.
Okay.
And then maybe we do that cat one?
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay.
Gear.
Equip.
You can't. That was for Darkseid.
Oh. So, making his debut today.
Oh, man. So this is going to be fun.
So, this, Burke, as much as I hate Burke, really came through on this one.
You'd be wise to give up.
Only one way to stop me.
There's always another way. Begin.
Which is our buddy,
So sure,
Waddles
man.
J. Cobblepot.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's so cute.
He's a weaponized penguin that waddles onto the fight line and shoots a rocket at the opponent.
And then flies off.
And then, naturally, he goes flying off. Absolutely.
Penguins known for their flight.
Absolutely. They are known for their flight. So, let's get Waddles over here.
There he is. There's a little guy.
Oh, there you go.
Bye.
So what he'll do is he'll help assist one of the players or fighters, and he'll just waddle onto the fight line and target target one of the players.
Oh, there he is again. That is super cool.
Waddles. God bless you,
Well,
Waddles.
he's up.
Oh.
Cheetah ruining the fun.
I'm Batman.
People we're getting a lot of LOLs in the chat.
Good. That means they're laughing. People like to laugh, right?
Lots of love.
Lots of love.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, there goes Waddles. And one time, just for fun, we scaled Waddles up to like 300%, and it may have been the most terrifying thing we've ever seen.
Hurrah! Of course you did.
But with a giant, a tiny rocket, though, right?
Yeah, very tiny rocket, just big penguin.
We only scale the penguins around here. Do this one and then we'll move on.
Do this one?
Yeah, you really wanted to show this one. Let's show this real quick.
I did. So, in Mortal Kombat X, we had character assists, where it was like Cyrax assist or smoke assist,
Right.
and it would just be a random attack that would come from one side of the screen. So for Injustice 2, we made a lot. Oh,
I'm glad Kara proved incorruptible.
She's a fool to deny her power.
She's smart to know its limits. Begin.
so for Injustice 2, we wanted to allow the player to control these assists now. So if you notice at the top of the screen, there's an icon with a little right stick under it. If I sit and I
Why, Derek?
Because I wanted to do a wall bounce into a thing, and now I'm just gonna kill him. He'll still be alive. We'll be alive. So, I press the right stick, and bloop,
You
I
kill
can
him.
actually summon one of Raven's demons. So we kind of say that basically there's other characters at Brother Eye in an alternate dimensional portal that you can call upon to assist you during the fight. So you can actually do combos and call out this assist.
It's my turn.
Cool.
Super cool. Super cool.
And there's roughly like 30 of these things.
Okay.
So different characters that aren't in the game or were in previous games, we kind of do a little throwback to.
Right.
So
They're still there in spirit.
right. So Lobo, stuff like that.
All right, again, let me tell you guys, we have probably a longer stream today. We have a lot to show. So let's move on real quickly. Do one of those. Do one of the boss battles.
Yep.
And then let's move on.
Absolutely. Let me get out of this screen. Hey, why don't you talk to him about pre-ordering Injustice 2?
Yes, you can do that. Pre-order Injustice 2, which is going to be awesome, and you can then get Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Who we'll be showing here in a little bit.
Who is one of your favorites?
Okay, here's the deal. I've gotten a lot of trouble in the past for saying who my main is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's fine.
All right.
He's fine.
So this is an example.
He's my main right now.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, cool.
So this is an example of a boss battle, right? The difficulty's higher. You're gonna. Ooh, I'm gonna go in with Cheetah. Here, that's fine. The difficulty's higher. You're gonna see. They're gonna have armor on them.
They have insane stats.
They have insane stats, but luckily we've given you a couple fun things to assist you during the fight.
And here's the other deal. This is an ungeared cheetah.
Yes, this is an ungeared cheetah versus a character that has epic gear.
Yeah, a lot of these battles you're going to want to build on.
Mine a real Catwoman.
We better be talking about claws.
And they are spectacular.
So, you'll notice Swamp Thing was just on screen there for a second, right? In addition to character assists, we also have a thing called sidekicks, where you can actually summon in another character. They'll do an attack, and they'll assist you during the fight. Each character in Injustice 2 has what we like to call a sidekick. You can see how he just kind of comes in there and helps me out?
And he has a couple moves you can use, right?
Yep.
That's what the direction's for?
Yep, so I can do a towards, and I can do an away sidekick.
I see.
It was a lot of work to get these guys working, and a lot of people helped out on getting the sidekicks working.
They're super cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so now her armor's broken, so I can kind of get in there a little bit.
Start making her react.
Right.
Yeah, the tag assist and the character assist, that was actually like a full team effort. We had a lot of guys on the gameplay team help out with that.
Yeah,
so like everybody really wanted it. It's really cool that it's working out as well.
Belapani really kicked some butt with sidekicks. It was awesome.
Nice.
Let's see how long I can survive.
So the whole thing here is like, if you get a better gear, you're probably doing a little more damage.
Absolutely.
And probably not taking
Taking
3 hits.
So when you go into boss battles, you want to be geared up. Yes.
Absolutely.
And where do you get gear? Just kidding. Everywhere. I wish there was some coins raining down on you right now. That'd be fun too.
You know, I mean, we could set that up. Anything is possible. Chevy did an amazing job of hooking us up on the design side so that we can do all of these fun things.
Anything is possible.
Anything says in the multiverse, anything is possible.
Let me tell you something. When you're making content for, or you're making tools for design, honestly, you have to plan for anything.
Yep. We like doing new cool stuff.
Yes, absolutely. So, and there's, every day there is a sidekick event, and those are always relative. So, no matter what level you are, the Earth will match your level. It's kind of hard to play.
Really?
Yeah. It's Sys Portal will show up.
Funny, Derek, you say it's hard to play and talk at the same time.
But I seem to be doing a great job.
You stopped talking for a while.
Yeah, alright, go ahead, you take this one.
I'm good.
Come on, Swamp.
You just gotta beat her up quickly.
I'm doing great, by the way.
Oh,
there you go.
As soon as I say that.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's okay. Which character assist is that?
That is the Black Fire character assist.
Ah, okay.
And like I said, there's a bunch of nods to characters that, we have in there.
Really, like, the one thing I'm really happy with is, like, just how deep with the lore everybody went. You know?
So you're able to use the character assist even when you're being reacted?
Yes, with character assist, they'll actually help you if you're being comboed or one thing or another to help get you out of it.
Right.
But the tag assist is only when you're free?
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to push it a lot when I was getting hit, and I'm like, Derek, it's not working.
Swamp Thing just doesn't want to help you.
Yeah. Hey, that's...
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Nice try.
Okay.
Derek almost took them all the way out.
Woo!
That, ladies and gentlemen, I think is where we are going to start. Stop. That's just the beginning. No. That's where we're going to stop today with Multiverse. There's a lot of things that you can do in the Multiverse. Very excited for that. Guys, Chevy's first time on stream. Nice job.
Thank you, guys.
Chevy.
It was good to be
real
here.
Proud of you, Chevy. Glad you're able to do this.
You want to say hi to your mom or anything?
Hi, Mom and friends.
There you go.
Like Tyler.
I said it earlier. I'm still on the fence now. So now we're going to bring Paulo Garcia in a moment. But first, we're going to show you a trailer.
Woo!
Plus mine equals. The DLC trailer which you guys want to see is right here, right now. Let's start from the beginning.
Real proud of you, Chevy. Glad you're able to do this.
You want to say hi to your mom or anything?
Hi, Mom and friends.
There you go.
Like Tyler.
I said it earlier. I'm still on the fence now. So now we're going to bring Paulo Garcia in a moment. But first, we're going to show you a trailer.
Woo!
right, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the lead designers on Injustice 2, Paulo Garcia.
What's up?
Say hello.
How's it going?
Been a while since we've seen you on stream, Paulo.
Been busy getting characters ready for launch.
For Injustice 2?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Your hair looks amazing today, Lloyd.
I'm actually one of the silhouettes in the DLC trailer.
Oh, are you?
I knew that, actually. That's great.
Confirmed. Okay, so today we're going to talk about some stuff that you probably don't know anything about.
Yep.
Not you, them.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite surprise of this game.
Really?
Yes.
Let's take a look.
So we've got this mode called the AI Battle Simulator. Just a little bit about it there.
All right, so AI Battle Simulator. What you do is you create teams. So when you first go into AI Battle Simulator, you're going to create a defender team where you select 3 characters. And you can gear those characters up with any of the gear that you collect throughout playing the game.
Yeah, so we'll go in here and customize some characters. So we'll pick a team. Who do you want to use for your team?
Ooh, I want Cheetah.
Okay, let's go with Cheetah first. So you go in here and outside of your regular save loadouts, you've got these AI loadouts. Where here you're gonna put on gear for your actual AI character that he's gonna use to fight with. So we'll pick out some gear here for Cheetah first.
Ooh, I like the. Yeah, no back. Oh, why would you always pick this?
I'm gonna go with what you don't want.
Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Come on, man! You're really good at this.
Pretty much just let him do it. You're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I'm sort of just picking them at random.
Yeah.
And so what you're going to do is you're going to gear up your characters, right?
And you'll want to base the gear you're using here might be different than the gear you're going to use by yourself online. Because depending on how you're going to set up your AI-controlled character to play, you might want stuff with more defense or more stuff with more ability power based on a gameplay style that you might not actually be using yourself.
Right. So,
Let's give her some...
Give her the Savage Slam. Did he take it away? No, he didn't. He actually listened to me. That's great. Oh, the Spotted Torpedo's good. No, he's staying away from it because that's what I want to see.
Let's grab one and we'll get her...
Yeah, so after you've equipped gear in your character, you can actually go in and then adjust attributes for your character. So you've got 6 different types of adjustments you can make to the character's personality. So you can there's points you can put in grappling, rushdown, combos, and what this does is it'll change the way that the AI will react to certain things. So the more points you have in the grappling, it'll do stuff like it'll choose to throw more often, or it'll give it a higher chance to escape from the throw, and it'll also spend meter on things based on what you put it on. So if you put stuff on rushdown, it'll spend meter on things that become plus on block, like a Batman Batarang.
Gotcha.
And if you put points into combos, it'll save its meter to spend meter on combo extenders.
So if we're setting this up like let's set this up like Derek plays, okay?
Okay, so it's going to be rush down.
Okay. So we'll take away points and everything.
Let's get everything down.
And also you'll want to set up these characters to basically what tools they have. So you wouldn't want to take Bane and put him as a zoner, right?
But you could if you had a specific crazy strategy, and that's something that players might actually come up with.
Right.
So there'll actually be ways where you can put maybe giving points into grappling and runaway with Bane might actually work because he's going to stay away from people, and then when they get close, he's going to grab them. So there's a lot of experiments you're going to do, and you're going to do it based on the abilities you've equipped, and you're also going to do it based on the opponent's abilities and characters you're using too.
Awesome.
All right, so we probably want to do. I'm going to give 60 points to you. So probably everything in Rushdown for Derek, right?
That's sort of how he plays is reckless, but I don't think that's a category.
That's right. You're going to see that later.
So we'll have her with. We'll save a couple points for counters here.
I don't know what that actually is.
That'll increase his chance to punish things. So when the computer blocks something, the more points you have in the counters, it'll punish them incorrectly instead of choosing not to do something.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, we'll put you on...
Combos. I'm really good with combos. Yeah, 3 seems about right. All right, so who are we going to do next?
I'd like to do, of course... Can I do Bane?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Bane.
The Bane's at the top. There it is.
All right, so let's do...
Ooh.
That one's cool. That...
If you say it's cool, you're not going to get it.
Let's do the top one, the far top one. Yeah, I kind of want this sort of military look. Yeah, thank you, Paulo. Let's do go down one.
This is crap.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Thank you. boots.
You just gotta ask nicely there.
I like the. Oh, that's good. The belt. Thank you for that one. Take the tanks
I'm pretty
out.
nice. Ooh.
No, Derek. That's no. Derek wants. I don't want that one. Go down one. There. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Now abilities. I would like supercharged.
Isn't that borderline cheating?
Moving on. And double punch. Old school double punch.
Ooh, old school double punch.
So you're gonna give up to people's elbow.
I am for this one.
All right.
All right, and let's go to
I didn't get to pick a shader?
ooh, blue. Top blue, middle.
Ooh.
Bingo.
But the red one looked really cool.
Cool there.
Yeah, thanks, there.
Okay, so definitely grappling. I want to work hard on
Max out
grappling.
grappling.
Max out grappling. And combos for me put to about a 1.
Yeah. You
That
should
makes
put
sense.
nothing.
So you want to have your guy sort of mimic your own.
Yeah, I don't want to
style.
play like me.
Okay.
Counters, I do a lot of throw counters. Put that in the middle. That's
Amazing
fine.
at throw counters.
Rush downs to the middle.
Yeah, we go to 14. We're gonna take away a point from rushdown. So something where you've only got 60 points to spend, so you got to figure out how you're going to divide them up. So there's not really going to be a super optimal thing, and it's more depend on what your opponent's doing and what you're going to
So
counter.
let's talk real quickly. Just the important thing here. What does this do for you?
So once you have all these characters set up, let me do one more.
Do a zoner. Do a zoner.
Do the sideboard.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I hate this man.
Ooh.
It's hard to say.
Ruckus makers. That's a cool name.
What was the other one that we had? Never mind.
Nice try, Derek.
I know. It was.
Oh, well, what kind of risk can we want here?
Ooh, that's.
Oh, so his accessory is actually his wrist character.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, the air grapple. Oh.
And we'll probably be seeing this character soon on a stream.
Oh.
Oh, what are those? Let's not go there.
Yeah. Forget about that.
I saw nothing.
Right?
All right, so sideboard you probably want to do
Lots of
give him a
zoning.
little bit different play style. So let's give him a decent amount of chucking those fireballs, and then we'll give him a little bit of runaway. A one. No,
And take those combos down.
Please.
yeah, he's very pushy.
Yeah. That's why you didn't get what you wanted.
Oh.
So now we've set up 3 characters, and it's something where you're going to want to set up the whole cast if you want for all your characters, and it's something to play around with. Even characters that you don't necessarily want to play yourself, you're going to want to give them AI personalities, and then use the gear you get while you're playing any characters. You can get gear for other characters, so now you can use them in your AI loadouts.
So why are we doing this? Like, why play AI fighting?
It's another avenue for you to level up chests or to get chests, and it's also a good way for you to level up characters they don't necessarily are really good at, or you just want to like optimize your time spent playing the game.
So if I wasn't a big Blue Beetle player, right, and I haven't leveled him up, I could put him in the AI battle simulator and just send him off, and he'll just level up, get new gear, get gear for other characters too for me, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, cheetah.
We already have her picked for us. We already do for defense too. We're doing nice. We're doing.
Yeah,
My bad.
we're gonna set up any team. That way, if somebody else in the building wants to try to challenge our team,
Gotcha.
they can.
They're
Just
there.
showing them that here's how you set up your defending team, and then this is a team that other players are gonna come up with when they go fight against other people's AI battle teams.
Cool.
Alright, Bane.
So we got Bane, Cyborg, where's it?
You need Bane. He's far right. There you go.
So once this is done, now this is your defending team, and that's a team that when other players go and they click fight, this will present you a list of random opponents it'll find based on an average skill of how you've been playing this mode.
Ooh, who are we gonna fight?
Well, since our character is a level 20, we're going to go pick on a low.
Let's do
Absolutely.
that one. Let's do one right below it. Let's do Firestorm, Batman, and Black Adam. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, because they're all level 1s.
Yeah, I want to really pick on them.
That's messed up.
So here we'll go use our Bane. We'll do Cyborg in a second, so that way we won't get seen there as Sheeta.
Come on. Thanks, guys. You guys are the best. You really are. Thank you. Huh.
So it loads up a fight like normal, but they're a little bit different where the fights are only one round because there's going to be three fights in a row, and it's the best of the three, and then once your guy wins, it's for that match. So if Bane wins, my Bane is one, and then my next match is followed by your second opponent. So here our Bane is just essentially beating up on a loading Batman.
I mean, it is kind of fun. Just and there's a lot of people as well that love to watch our game. Like they say, man, I wish I could just sit and watch the game.
Truthfully, this is a good place to like learn combos, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, this is a great place where your button inputs may not be the best, but you can create an amazing AI team and just go send them out and find other people to pick up.
And obviously, we picked an unfair fight.
Yeah, and it's something where once there's a ton of people putting their teams out there, it's going to start returning you a list of fights that are more geared towards your current level. So essentially now we've got a set list of players there to pick from, but it's going to be a lot more to your level once you're actually playing.
Because right now we only have some QA people who are in builds on this. Yeah.
Come on, Firestorm.
Here's our cyborg.
Come on, Firestorm. Oh, no.
Oh man. Sweet combo.
Firestorm!
There he's zoning.
There he goes.
Yeah, so here you see the zoning protocol taking place where a lot of times the computer where it would choose to normally come in and do stuff, because he has a voice point to zoning, he's choosing to shoot projectiles.
And there Firestorm may have chosen zoning too, so he's never going to rush him down to a higher level. On this level, so there we have a thing.
Yeah.
You can also fast forward if you want to go quickly too, which is awesome. Well, cool. So that is AI Fighter, yeah?
Yeah. And then you also have the option, so here because we won a fight, we get a gold mother box. Right. And our characters that actually participated in that fight got some experience, and that was a way to level them up.
Right.
You can also spar with your friends, and then there's obviously the leaderboards where if somebody just wants to sit there and grind out and find the maximum use of like their gear and just find ways to just set up the characters in a way where it'll beat others, you have a sort of like offline competitive mode where you can play against other people.
Right.
That's like I said, one of my favorite new modes.
It's really awesome. I'm going to outfit all of my characters. I mean, obviously I play a lot of characters because I don't ever pick a main.
You are a specialist
and there are some other ways to use your AI opponents. Like if you're in a private match playing online against your buddy, you can use your AI opponents, and that'll let you sort of like min-max your actual point distributions and stuff.
Cool.
So you can actually use your AI character in multiple different ways in different modes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome. Here's something we haven't talked about yet.
Yep.
We have a tournament mode.
Yeah, so essentially what this is for, it's meant to be used in offline gatherings. So it's something that's not really for like, if you're just sitting by playing yourself, or even if you're just with another friend, it's something where, hey, if you have 8 guys that want to sit at a local and they want to play competitive mode without having to go through a lot of the hassles of going through player select and setting up competitive mode and this other stuff. Tournament mode is something where it already has settings built in for a offline tournament setting.
So let's say you're Rick from Combo Breaker.
Yeah,
and you're doing a tournament soon.
Yeah, this will be the mode that people will be playing in those offline tournaments.
Right, can you tell me some of the, give me some of the options that are involved in tournament mode?
Yeah, we can actually go to them real quick.
Cool. And you know, we obviously follow the tournament scene very closely, so I mean.
Yeah, and this is something where it'll be a expanding feature where some things where if there's other settings on here that we end up seeing that people need to help they run these sermons better, there'll be stuff that we plan on updating and changing or even tweaking.
Right. Oh, so you can randomize character gear.
Yeah, so something where you can have it where, because people aren't going to be using their own characters in tournaments, and then they're essentially, when you're playing in tournament mode, there's no like profiles loaded, so there is no like gear being rewarded, there's no leveling up. It's a streamlined, like just essentially like anonymous players playing against each other.
Right.
And you can set stuff like the round time that'll be used. You can turn some things on and off, like super move damage boosts, first hit bonus. You can turn off interacts and stuff. And another big thing is by default, arena select is turned off, and that'll help get into matches quicker, where it'll just automatically give you a random arena. But you have the option, of course, to turn arena select on, and that'll let you go to the normal arena select.
Right.
And when arena select is off, there's things like you can go to available arenas, and you can actually sort of enable and disable which arenas will come up randomly, and that'll also help, like, essentially streamline tournaments.
One of my favorite things about tournament mode is when you want to go back to player select, you have to hold down start.
Yeah, it has a bunch of like terminate quality of life features automatically enabled, which you don't want to turn on for the rest of the game, but stuff like delayed pause, where you can get bit by if you accidentally hit the pause button. In tournament mode, delayed pause is automatically turned on. Some stuff like the health in the power bars is is automatically enabled in tournament mode. Just things that are more geared towards the competitive mode of the game, but we don't really want that stuff on for every mode. That stuff is on in tournament.
It's very important in tournament. If you hit pause by accident, hey, you lost the round.
Will it automatically desync people's controllers?
It won't do that because there's a lot of actual just the consoles themselves. That stuff is built in there, but. If people want, we could pop up a warning. That'll be something where once people are actually using this a lot, we'll get feedback and we'll actually build upon it.
Yeah, but please desync your controllers.
Yes, please desync your controllers.
You're ruining the tournaments. Cool.
Yeah, so as you see here, when you're in tournament mode, all you can do is configure your controls, and you don't have the option to load up loadouts or anything like that. So if people want, they go in here, set the controls real quick, get into a match, get out. It should help streamline the process.
Yeah. Make things a little bit faster. There's not a lot of waiting around.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, that is that with tournament mode.
A lot of really good stuff.
And we are an hour in and we're not done yet.
No, sir. We got more to do.
You're on camera when that happens.
Yeah.
Whatever I do, what I want.
Okay. So we're going to bring Steve right back in.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Paul. You'll be back again, I'm sure, here in the next couple streams to talk about some more stuff. But while we get Steve in here, we're going to show you a trailer. Mr. Matt Burke.
From the fiery depths of apocalypse.
Noted classification.
Some bad news. We have low battery. Sorry to say. We have low battery and we can't watch it anymore. I have to put it to recharge and I have to go. We can continue Watchtower another time. Drop a like and subscribe on our video. We already have 3 likes and 4 dislikes. It says right here 4 likes and 4 dislikes. It's a tie. Guys, it's a tie. A very amazing tie. Thank you everybody who's watching the stream right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow where we can play where we can play Mortal Kombat X, For Honor, and anything else we need to know. And that's it, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Yes, I know. Low battery. And I need this. Okay.